Biden, wartime president, 2024. Now, let's revisit a little theory that we did back in, I think it was March 2021 on Mike in the Night, where we were discussing the angles, the movements, the accountability is through the roof. Governments need the next 4 years to really disappear. They really need the next 4 years to disappear as much as possible, right? They were on the hook financially. 2019, the world was protesting, everything fell apart, and then they had to pull the trigger on the pandemic. And now here we are, right? We are back to the year of the protest, the year of uncertainty, the year of financial distress, the year of everything falling apart. Here we are, 2024. Now, I'm thinking they're going to push for and we've said this before, that they're going to push for a Biden wartime president. And that's what they're going to be pushing for. This is something that we've brought up quite a few times on the channel. The only theory that makes any sense that they could go with and run with is cancel the elections, like we've been saying. I have a video from 2017 or 2018 where we are multiple videos over the years that they're going to do anything and everything to cancel the 2024 election in the United States. And that is something I think is going to happen. And I think that's something that the oldest video I'm finding is 2017, where we are prophesizing towards a no election in 2024 because of the buildup, the climax that we're at right now. People defaulting, people losing everything, people in complete financial distress, people, and it's not just that. That's what sparked the protests for 2019 all over the world, when most of the world was protesting in 2019, right? No confidence in governments. And instead of taking accountability, they pulled the trigger on the pandemic. And of all things, they pulled the trigger on a pandemic. And this is the problem. This is where we're at right now. The accountability is through the roof, and nobody wants to take any accountability. That's why Macron is going to do whatever he can. Is he still there? I don't even know. But all these people, Trudeau's still there. Everybody that we said, Trudeau forever, because it's a selection. It doesn't matter who you think you're going to elect in. It's all a selection. They're selected, not elected. Biden was put in place to create a Marifornia, where basically America turns into California, wagons east. We've been talking about Amerifornia on here for years now. How basically Biden's selection was put into place to fast forward and deteriorate America's economy to allow America to catch up to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. I mean, you had some blue states in America that were completely falling apart, but the dreams of these politicians are to make America into California, right? And with multiple layers of government, unemployment, everything falling up, just a complete disaster. And that's what they want. And they want to turn us against each other. They want us to hate each other. And that's what they've been wanting for years. They want us to hate each other. They want us to blame each other. No, it's the people in charge that are selected, that weren't elected in the first place, that are now noticing that people are starting to realize, as more and more people default, as more and more people start to figure out what to do, as more and more people can't afford to buy food. And we've been doing food haul videos 5 years ago for you guys, warning you guys about the price of gas. I'm reading my gas bills 5 years ago for you guys, 6 years ago, telling you, look at this carbon tax, look what they're adding here, look. Nobody cared, right? And then now all of a sudden everyone's doing it, and look what's happening. All of this could have been resolved years ago if I don't know. And this is probably why we've been shadow banned for so many years. And our word salads and predictions have been taken to all these platforms from right here. So this is where we're at right now. Biden, wartime president. They have to. This is the way it has to go. Is there going to be election in 2024? I don't think so. Again, back in 2017, there's going to be no election in 2024. We're going to see the end times. Not the end times apocalypse, but we're going to see the end times. We're going to see the end of this society that we've built for the last 120 years of global trade or whatever, and banking. I see everything either coming to an end in a disrupt halt, and it's going to create a rude awakening for a lot of people are going to wake up, and they're going to have to financially figure out where they're going to go or how they're going to figure things out. Because we're at a point now where I'm getting emails where people just can't afford to buy food. People are going to food banks and they're seeing their coworkers at the food bank too. And with these six-figure incomes. What the hell is going on? Biden wartime presidents, they're going to be drafting the crap out of everywhere. And we've been talking about this mandatory draft so you could go fight and protect those foreign assets that are owned in your country by foreigners that bought you out through money laundering in the first place. So you're going to go out and fight and protect them assets. England is looking at a draft. Everywhere is looking at a draft right now to go fight the destructive evil Putin. And we've been warning you guys, go back to our videos from 2016 and 2015. We were covering the military presence and buildup on the Ukraine-Russian border and how they're going to use that as a front. How they're going to use that as a front when things start to fizzle out. They're going to need another distraction, right? The only thing that didn't come to pass that we've been talking about on here is the whole Taiwan-China thing. That's the only thing that never really come to pass, right? That's the only thing that never really manifested that we talked about or kind of try to make sense about. Biden wartime president 2024, and that's where it's going to go. And that's where they're looking at, and they're going to try to figure something out real quick in a heartbeat. And they're going to do whatever they can to cancel this election. And I'm standing by what I felt or what I believe. I'm standing by on what it's because I don't want this to happen, but this is what they have to do. We told you they were going to pull the trigger on a pandemic because they had no choice. Either let the financial world crumble, as Chile was protesting, Argentina was protesting, Brazil, Mexico, Libya, Iran, France was protesting for like 70, 80 weeks of the Yellow Vest movement. You had Australia, New Zealand, everywhere was protesting no confidence in government. So now, here we are. Now what? We're back to 2019. People are losing everything, and everything is falling apart. And then now, what are they going to do? They're going to keep playing this divide game. They're going to be dividing us by accent now. Oh, you have this accent? Whoa. They're going to be dividing us on everything humanly possible. Stop the divide. Love each other. Love your neighbors. Figure out who is who on your street. Figure out who is who that could help you when something goes bad. Figure out who is who that could repair something. That could figure out, because you have lots of potential surrounding you. More than you'll ever know, and that's what they don't want you to know. You have so much potential and talent around you that could help when there is a time of need. Love each other. Biden war president 2024. Am I out to lunch? Am I delusional again? Delusional Mike? I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. I look really forward to reading your comments. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.